The second habit that destroys lives is neglecting self-discipline and personal growth. Many people want success, happiness, or fulfillment, but they aren't willing to put in the consistent effort required to grow. At the Power of Wisdom, we often see individuals expecting results without nurturing the habits and mindset that make those results possible. Self-discipline is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. Without it, motivation alone will fail you. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes like the weather, but discipline is steady. Neglecting this principle is like trying to sail across the ocean without a rudder. You'll drift aimlessly, facing frustration and disappointment. Consider the story of someone who wants to be physically fit. They join a gym, work out for a week, but when results don't appear immediately, they stop. They may have the desire, but without discipline, consistency disappears. The same applies to learning a new skill, starting a business, or managing finances. Without discipline, your dreams remain just ideas in your mind, never becoming reality. Practical advice: start with small daily habits. Dedicate 30 minutes to reading, journaling, or skill building. Wake up early consistently, even if it's only 15 minutes earlier than usual. Track your progress and celebrate small wins. Over time, these small acts compound, building unstoppable momentum. At the Power of Wisdom, we emphasize that personal growth isn't glamorous, it's repetitive, consistent, and often boring, but that is exactly why it separates achievers from dreamers. Emotionally, neglecting growth leads to regret. You watch others progress, feeling stuck or envious, and wonder why life seems unfair. The truth? Life isn't unfair, it's simply reflecting your daily choices. Every day you ignore growth, your potential shrinks, and with it, opportunities. To apply this in your life, create a structured routine, limit distractions, and commit to at least one act of growth daily. Surround yourself with people who inspire you and challenge you to improve. Reflect on your progress weekly, adjust where needed, and always keep the long-term vision in mind. The consistent practice of self-discipline ensures that when opportunities arise, you're ready to seize them. Neglecting self-discipline doesn't just destroy your goals, it erodes your confidence, resilience, and self-respect. At the Power of Wisdom, we remind you your future is built today, not tomorrow. Invest in yourself relentlessly because no one else will do it for you. Having tackled procrastination and the neglect of personal growth, there's one final habit that silently destroys lives, and it's often hardest to notice because it's about the people around us. Have you ever wondered why, no matter how hard you try, some people never seem to succeed while others rise effortlessly? The truth is, it's not luck or opportunity. It's hidden in the habits you unconsciously follow every day. Even small choices, repeated over time, can silently destroy your life, blocking your potential before you even realize it. Welcome back to the Power of Wisdom, where we uncover the truths most people ignore, truths that can completely transform your life if you apply them. Today, we're diving into 3 habits that destroy your life, habits that are subtle, destructive, and often unnoticed. By the end of this video, you'll not only identify these patterns, but also gain practical strategies to break free from them, reclaim your time, energy, and purpose, and finally start living a life you truly deserve. Stay with us, because this could be the turning point you've been waiting for. The first habit that silently destroys lives is procrastination, the art of always putting off what you know you should do today. On the surface, it might seem harmless. You tell yourself, "I'll do it tomorrow," or "I'll start next week." But over time, these tiny delays accumulate into missed opportunities, regrets, and a life full of unfinished dreams. At the Power of Wisdom, we've seen countless people trapped by this invisible habit.
Think about it. Every goal you've ever set, whether learning a new skill, pursuing a healthier lifestyle, or advancing in your career, depends on consistent action. Procrastination quietly robs you of this consistency. It's not just about laziness, it's about fear, distraction, and indecision. You might delay a project because you're afraid of failing, or you avoid making difficult calls because confrontation is uncomfortable. Every delay chips away at your confidence and momentum. Here's a practical example. Imagine someone who dreams of starting their own business. They keep researching, watching tutorials, and planning, but never actually launch. Months pass, opportunities disappear, and self-doubt grows. Meanwhile, a peer with fewer resources but better execution is already moving forward. The difference? One person allowed procrastination to steal their time. The other turned action into results. To overcome procrastination, start by breaking your tasks into small, manageable steps. Use a timer. Work for 25 to 30 minutes with full focus, then take a short break. Eliminate distractions. Turn off notifications, silence your phone, and create an environment conducive to deep work. Importantly, remind yourself of the bigger picture. At the Power of Wisdom, we emphasize that every small action today builds the foundation for tomorrow's success. Even completing one tiny task consistently each day can lead to monumental results over time. Emotionally, procrastination often leads to guilt and self-recrimination. You might feel lazy or incapable, but here's the truth. Recognizing procrastination as a habit, not a personal flaw, is the first step to reclaiming your life. Replace fear with action, indecision with a plan, and you'll find your energy returning, your confidence growing, and your path toward your dreams becoming clear. Remember, the power of wisdom teaches us that life rewards those who act. Procrastination might feel safe, but in reality, it's quietly destroying the life you could be living. Take action today, no matter how small, because consistent movement is the antidote to regret. Now that we've explored procrastination, let's uncover another hidden habit that quietly erodes your potential every single day.
The third habit that destroys your life is surrounding yourself with toxic people. Toxicity comes in many forms: negativity, constant criticism, manipulation, or draining your energy. At the Power of Wisdom, we've observed that many people unknowingly allow toxic relationships to dictate their mindset, actions, and even self-worth. Toxic people are subtle. They may not be openly hostile, but their constant complaints, envy, or emotional manipulation slowly sap your energy and confidence. Think about it. If you spend hours every day with someone who always doubts your abilities, criticizes your choices, or spreads negativity, how can you maintain a positive mindset? Your environment shapes your life more than most realize. Consider a real-life scenario: someone trying to start a business. They share their goals with a friend or family member, hoping for support. Instead, they're met with skepticism. "You'll never succeed," or "it's too risky." Over time, these repeated messages chip away at ambition, creating doubt, fear, and stagnation. Meanwhile, another person surrounded by supportive, growth-minded individuals feels energized, confident, and inspired. The difference lies entirely in the company we keep. Practical advice: evaluate your relationships honestly. Identify who lifts you up and who drags you down. Set boundaries where needed, and gradually distance yourself from those who consistently bring negativity. Surround yourself with people who inspire growth, encourage action, and celebrate your wins. At the Power of Wisdom, we emphasize that your social environment directly impacts your success and happiness. Emotionally, cutting toxic people out is difficult. Guilt, fear of confrontation, or attachment may hold you back.
But staying in toxic environments slowly destroys your confidence, drains your energy, and even impacts your mental health. Remember, protecting your peace is not selfish, it's necessary. Apply this habit by limiting exposure to negative influences, seeking mentors or friends aligned with your goals, and investing time in communities that inspire growth. Your energy is finite. Choose carefully where it goes. By consciously selecting your inner circle, you create an environment where your potential can thrive. At the Power of Wisdom, we remind you, no matter how talented or hardworking you are, toxic people can derail your life faster than almost any other factor. Protect your peace, nurture supportive relationships, and watch how your life transforms.